Good morning, happy Saturday, and welcome to another episode of my Writer Corner. Today's jostling is brought to you by Yo-Yo, Harley, and Marilyn. So it's been another crazy week, but on the bright side, I finished editing the hard copy of my book and started putting all of that fun information into my into the computer. So almost one chapter done, and had Thursday off for all good that it did me, because quite frankly I didn't get nearly as much done as I was hoping, and my brain has just been kind of mush. Last couple of days the weather's been rainy and overcast, at least in my area, and so I've been more in a sleeping mood than I have in a writing mood, though I did take about an hour and get some work done. I've also started watching Unearthed on Max, and it's definitely been helpful and informational as far as like building the civilizations and the backstories for the different countries of Terra. I did do another episode, or another blog. I added another page on my blog, post, whatever you want to call it, for the backstory of and information in the world building. Wednesday was National Read a Book Day. I haven't done much in the way of TikTok this week because my brain just can't handle it right now. And then I got home from coffee with one of my girlfriends and found that the trap that we'd set on our back deck for a chipmunk or woodchuck had caught a skunk. So that was all sorts of fun. But again, information, and just might end up using, some of the tricks that my dad used to keep from getting sprayed to add into my book. But I also have spent a little bit of time reading what little I have written for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th books in the series that are definitely going to need to be actually written, because some of them only have a few pages here and there. Others have a fair amount, but I do have other storylines to add into it now. So, yeah, like I was telling my friend at work yesterday, it's still a lot of work that needs to get done. I still have a long way to go. I do have every intention of getting more stuff done. And then, of course, there's my 4-day vacation next month with the hobby retreat, where I am hoping to be able to sit down and get a lot more work done. So there's that. And while he is not tearing across my bed and knocking everything over, as you can hear in the background, there's still chaos. But so yeah, Saturday night I finished up editing the hard copy. It was about 9:45 when I got done. Sunday I just vegetated. My brain could not function anymore. And this week at work has been kind of lousy. We had a couple of girls no-show. One of the girls put in and is done at the end of next week. Another one, I'm not expecting her to be there for much longer because she's got little ones. one girl who'd been offered a job decided at the last minute that, nah, she didn't want it. But, so needless to say, I haven't had much time in my own head to be able to sit down and, get actual writing done. What else? My podcast wasn't overly long this week again either. And, well, it hasn't been an overly productive week this week, I have to admit. Like I said, I've barely gotten one chapter completed with this draft. I'm just going to have to big girl up here over the next couple of days. Tomorrow is pretty well shot. But I do have Tuesday off, and it's looking like tentative plans that I had made are not going to be able to I'm not going to be able to follow through with those. So maybe the next weekend that I have off, I'll get to spend with my child. Maybe not, I don't know. But hoping after I finish recording this to just sit down and get some work done. My cats aren't very graceful all the time. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish off at least one chapter, possibly a second one before I have to go in for my day job. But, oh, excuse me, monkeys. Yeah, that's the goal at this point, to by next weekend have Kaylin's storyline all done and written and into the computer and ready for editing. Haven't really had much in the way of time to get any reading done the way that I had hoped. It just really hasn't been an overly productive week. I just haven't quite been feeling it. So you'll have to forgive me. Don't have a whole lot to talk about other than this beautiful little terror trying to wreak havoc and knock things over. Yeah, at this point, I really am just hoping to get Kaylin's storyline done by the next episode that I release next Saturday. Hopefully, I will be able to get excuse me, more work done. With it being gloomy and overcast and a little bit drizzly, I'm not able to get any of the yard work done. But hey, who knows? Maybe this week I will change that. But yeah, definitely want to get Kaylin's storyline done this week. Maybe even move on to Blythe, Mythos, Lyran, and Jamian. But I don't know. I guess we'll see how things progress. How much work I get done, how much time I spend sleeping, because, I don't know what it is. Whether it's depression, frustration, I don't know. But, Kaylin, yeah, if you're interested in learning more about Kaylin and Hajib and that whole storyline, I definitely recommend that you check out my my podcast. If you want to learn more about the world of Terra, feel free to go on to my blog and check that out. But at this point, I'm just going to invite you to like and subscribe, and hopefully next week I'll have a little bit of a better show for you. Thanks so much and have a good one.